Okay, well, I was able to actually get on and play this one. As you can see, I now have a third character, and they're in full Imperial outfit. Also, it didn't come up. I've also made her also wearing an Imperial outfit as well, because I can actually convert any of the armor sets into Imperial. So, yeah, it's pretty much just for this beta test, I think it might have been. But yeah, this character, as you can see from up here, is Imperial. This beta test was actually for more or less getting the Imperial race tested out, testing out their abilities, testing out the conversion system for the armor, and the whole 9 yards and all that. I was actually only able to play it for one day because of the fact I had to work on Sunday now, so I had to work yesterday, which was Saturday, and I had to work on Friday, and the beta test ran from 12 noon on Friday, and it's going to end in, less than an hour and a half now? So, yeah. I've actually leveled this character up in one day to level 8, and I've actually gotten Ellie up to level 11, which gave me a pop-up window saying that I could now go to Cyrodiil for the war campaign and all that. Only problem is I still couldn't get to Riften. I mean, apparently that wasn't an island I was on. When I looked at the map, it actually was, it was actually part of the main continent itself. That's one of the landing areas for the main continent. The only problem is I was kind of blocked into Morrowind and whatever else that was south of Morrowind. It actually opened up, and I was able to get Lyris back with Ellie, and I haven't gotten that far with Shion yet, or Shino, I mean. So I'm gonna do a little bit of gameplay because I do have some quests, and I don't know what the deal is with them right now because they aren't actually working correctly. If you do play as an Imperial race, it actually will bypass the main, like the first starting island, as far as I know, because I didn't get a pop-up option or anything. But it did put me on the actual continent. It skipped over the starter island. I might have to change the settings so that my frame rate will be better. Hold on. Settings. Because I did put texture quality and all that up. Let's see what that does. Oh, that is much better. I dropped the texture quality down to medium, but I can play it on high, which is actually still pretty good.
Hello there.
Yeah, flaming sword effect. Isn't that cool? Too bad it doesn't last long. They were still there, I could have helped them. This is actually a quest boss. One of 3 for that quest. Oh, I don't have a soul gem. Oh, I hit backspace, didn't I? It's probably gonna get choppy. So, I have no idea.
Yes.
Yeah, you're supposed to do something. What the heck? And that's pretty much what she looks like without the helmet on. There's supposed to be some kind of Daedra in the area. I'm doing a Fighters Guild quest, but I'm not seeing Daedra. I'm actually not seeing jack squat. I mean, that's the quest character I'm supposed to be interacting with, but yes. I'm not getting anything. Oh yeah, by the way. I now have a horse. It seems like the Imperial mount is all 1 gold. But it requires like 250 to feed them, and depending on how you feed them changes how they actually progress, because they do level up themselves. It seems like it's a broken quest. Oh, that's horrible. This is turning out. Remember, this is still beta, and they are still working on it. They still actually have, what, 2-3 weeks before it's actually released? So, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do end up with a lot of bugs that they get and fix it. But, I will be switching to another quest. The Mud Mounds, I can try that again, see if that's working. It worked when I played through it as Ellie, but it's not seeming to work for me now, which I'm not liking it all that much. If it gets choppy, it's because I'm actually recording this, that's why. Maybe I can lower it even more. If I can get the menu to come up. I'm actually jabbing the button at this point. Oh well, I guess I'll have to deal with low frame rate. Sorry about the choppiness. Ah, it's so low res. They actually did change the crafting system. you start off with the ability to refine materials right off the bat, so it's less confusing that way. They actually still have this, but they actually made it so that that you only start off with the styles that you know offhand, or have actually learned. That's the only ones that you can move through. Also, in order to craft something out of steel, you need to get the perk that allows that at level 5 crafting, I think it is. But yeah, that's pretty much all the pieces of armor that you had to forge. And there is one perk that allows you to get health recovery for each, what the heck was it? Health recovery for each piece of armor that you're wearing, like a certain percentage. And hunting stones, this right here is how you actually improve your weapons and armor. If you have these, I think it's like 20% per one. Like one of these, it increases it, or it raises the chances of success or something. So if you get like 100%, it actually increases it to max out what it is for fine. And then you need Dwemer oil for superior, grain solution for epic, and tempering alloy for legendary. So yeah, that's primarily what's going on at this point. Let's see if... there they are.
Looking to shape some metal? I've got what you need.
Also, if you start off as a Nord, you can actually just buy these. It's the only way that you're going to be able to craft anything is by buying these things. With Imperials, it's nickel. You're going to have to buy that for nickel. They pretty much have all the stores selling these things, depending on the different crafting styles, so you can actually mix and match the different styles. As you can see, I actually have damaged armor, so the values of these things will be a lot low. And I just do this to fix it. Simple as that. They got the buyback, so this is all the things that this character has sold. Which I'm pretty sure I've actually sold more than that. But it doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, I could buy some of this stuff back and then dismantle it, but I really don't need to. Pretty much from what I've seen about what's going on with the current build for Elder Scrolls Online, it's actually improved quite a bit. And I actually have to say, it's come a long way since I've first started playing.
Hello there.
I mean, I could have just fast traveled the cheap way and just gone to a way shrine and fast traveled to a closer way shrine. But I just wanted to show off some of the scenery that's in the game because it's actually well worth it. It looks really good and they did a lot of work on it. My horse doesn't want to do anything.
Davon's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there.
Yeah, Davon's watch. I'm actually encountered a problem with this particular quest, and it has something to do with the mud mounds. They aren't showing up. I don't know if it's because I'm not a high enough level or what, because I do know that for a couple of the quests I've had to do, I've actually had to reach a higher level in order for certain quest objectives to show up. So I'm just hoping it might be one of those situations.
Burn it!
Ah, yeah, burn it, yeah. Ooh. And I'm dead. If you notice, the only penalty for dying is the fact that you have to go to a way shrine, and it decreases armor value. So, dying has no actual real penalty. You don't lose anything in skill, you don't lose anything, period. You just end up with damaged armor. Huh. I wonder if I even have any soul gems on me. I think they might be under miscellaneous. Nope, it doesn't look like I have any soul gems on me. So, I'm wasting my time trying to soul trap things. Soul gems, it seems you can either find them or you can buy them at one of the stores. Ultimately, they're really expensive when they're already full, and it's not that hard to fill them. You just have to use soul trap on something, kill it, and it fills up the gem. And those things, if you get too close, they get really angry at you for getting too close. And I found out what those torch icons are. They're, well, they are the dungeons. And the dungeons will kill you really, really fast. They're not tailored for somebody who plays solo. That's another thing I don't like about the horses. If you enter into a town, you automatically dismount. Which means you have to call the horse back so you can continue on. I think this is one of those towns that are overrun by the Covenant and has a bunch of side quests. But I'm not positive if I'm actually going to be able to keep this character or not. More than likely I'm not. Yeah, you're not happy I ran you over with a horse. And yeah, the gold drop still horrible. I mean, that hasn't increased or gotten better. I have gotten 2, 3, 4 gold off of some enemies, but that's excessively rare, and you're probably going to end up with only 1. So you're going to be wanting to quest a lot, or if you're going to be into the war itself, participating more in whatever you're going to be doing, because you're not going to make very much money. However, if you do get a high enough crafting skill, you can actually use that to your benefit. If you use it to like make weapons and armor for a guild or a faction or something, you could probably make that into a pretty profitable thing if you can figure out how to actually create or actually have the ability to fix weapons and armor and all that, because that will probably be in demand. Oh, Dark Anchor over there. Leave me alone. Honestly, I don't care if I'm dying or not, because it's just the beta test, and there are rumors that there's going to be one more, but I don't trust rumors. I really honestly don't trust rumors. Oh, you're kidding me. Dying actually worked out for my benefit. I've never been to the Way Shrine before, but it dropped me off there because it was closest by. Yeah, these things, they're dark anchors. Supposedly the Fighters Guild, you're supposed to be able to use the Fighters Guild to destroy those things, or at least the Daedra that come out of them. But as you saw earlier, it's an actual broken quest line.
Well met, friend. What brings you to Fort Virac? The what with the what? All right, whatever you say, traveler. I'll pass your word to one of our scouts. They'll find Walks in Ash and make sure she gets the message. Thanks for your service.
And I've just completed another quest. Pretty much, if I wanted to, I can continue looping around somewhere around here. There's an actual pathway around this fortress that leads to Riften, or at least to the Rift. But I can't get into it. Which is hilarious to me, because if you play in Skyrim, that path that leads out of Riften does not lead down here. It says it's to Cyrodiil. So I don't know what the heck's going on with that. Let's see if I can bring up the map. Yeah, it pretty much opens up somewhere over here, which probably makes sense. I'm not really sure.
Always the same day after day.
You can see I'm in Stonefall here. And then there's these other two areas I can access if I go down there. Which I can access this area now. I couldn't before, so I was able to finish that quest line where it said I could not get in there and all that. So I could probably get in down here as well. Wow. Whoever starts off with the stuff over here, there is so much territory that they have to cover. Same over here. I mean, at least with this group, you start off here. You can access it from here, or you can go up here, and there's a couple places you can access it to get into here, into Central Cyrodiil. With here, it's just this one area, and there's nothing connecting all this to Cyrodiil. So I have no idea what they're thinking on that. But at least, yeah, it is making progress. This is the map I have currently all filled up. And here's Cyrodiil. No, wait, that's not it. Where am I thinking? Jeez. Oh, yeah, see how all this is here? I've actually managed to get with Ellie all the way out to here somewhere. Except I kept dying. Everything down here is in the mid to upper teens, or at least 10 and at least over 10. And for the war itself, see all these little dots surrounding the main area? You actually have to capture all of these in order to capture the city. And now they actually added a Cold Harbor map as well. And this is the place that I would have started in if I had started as an Ord. But since I started as an Imperial, I didn't have to.
2 steps forward, 2 steps back.
So I'm gonna call it quits because right now there's less than an hour before this is over. So take care.